Afternoon, Ian.
How are you, Ian?
So,
Nice looking day, hey?
yes, it's nice down here. Looking back towards the hills towards Adelaide, it's a sort of greyish cloud there, but behind us is quite blue and not expected to be any rain. Here we are today at the Victor Harbour Oval once again, where we've Victor Harbour playing Mount Compass, two teams in the top five and probably very close on the table together. So we're expecting a good game hopefully here, and both these teams will be contenders for the finals for sure. So for the viewers we have on the direct broadcast, we have Mount Compass have won the toss. They're going to the left of screen, or for our radio viewers that is to the Adelaide end. Netball court ends, or being the C end, is actually to Victor Harbour, and the umpires are underway here at the Victor Harbour Oval. Up goes the ball, comes out, quickly into attack goes Mount Compass. They go up forward. Ziggy tries to push the player in the back, can't get away with it. Comes down, he picks it all up, swings around, goes forward, hits up in the bump, goes over. Was that touched? And I don't reckon it was. And goes the umpire signals a goal. And
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Umpire's got the ball. Umpire Rice, by the look of him.
Yeah.
I know it's not the other one. So,
yeah, I think you probably have an intimate knowledge of it.
And the umpire throws the ball up again. Victor runs through with the ball. Can't get away with it though. The ball's still on the ground, in the centre of the ground, and the umpire, I think he will end up coming in there and getting play underway again by throwing the ball up. Up it goes. Victor get the knock. Straight down on the ground though. And I don't know why players keep getting the knock like that, Trevor, but it just doesn't do any good, does it?
No.
Just run up and push the ball down on the ground. It's better if you can belt it out or kick it out or do something with it. Anyway, picked up out there by Nathan Hicks. Gets the ball across to the wing over the clubroom side, and player there steps away with it, and that's Kane Cooper. But he gets it straight over there to Mount Compass, and Mount Compass player there's got hold of it, kicks it further down the ground, and they'll keep that inside the boundary. Picked up out there though, but the player there got a while there to get rid of that, and that was Ryan Fletcher. And the ball will go further down the ground there. I reckon it's gone further down the ground over the fence strip.
Yep. On the full, right in front of our broadcasting. Compass goes off, finds Ziggy. Ziggy goes on quickly, kicks up forward. Not a real good one, waiting for it. Compass goes through, and I'll tell you what, that is a great pick up there by Aidan Brensons.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Victor Harbour always hard to come back. Sometimes they can come out the starting blocks real quick, and they can finish up. For all our viewers out there on YouTube, obviously Victor Harbour are the blue and white team, with Mount Compass the heavy maroon colour with the gold across their chests. Back in the centre, umpire Rice goes up with it, goes up and down, comes back out, goes over quickly out, and they're picking up there is Coda Connor for Compass. He goes out wide, finds his player out there, and Riley Endersby, junior player, coming up in the senior ranks. Turns around, not a real good kick, made his player really work hard there, and that would have been Klaus Simmons, I reckon. Goes over, comes out, Compass gets the, Victor get the ball up, goes back out, goes around to Jackson Elms. Elms can't get rid of it, comes over there, bashing through there was Sam Overall for Victor. He goes forward, Compass put the ball down, turn around, Ross comes in over there and wraps the player up, and she's a ball up in the forward pocket. Victor Harbour into attack for the first time here. Up they go. Ruckman go up. Big smash of players into it. Handball goes out wide, goes out further still. Compass gets the ball back, comes back around. Ball's dislodged in the tackle. Turns around, goes over there and Compass to try and get it up. Comes out. Quick handball comes out to Reece Kleinig for Victor. Goes forward up in the forward lines. Compass with the roll on here. Steps back inside. Drives the ball. Kick was smothered though. Comes back to Ross. Michael Ross gets the ball up for Victor, swings around on the left foot, drives this one up, goes over, goes strong. Umpire comes around, looks over, indicates goal.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Beautiful day, isn't it, really?
Yep.
I mean, and especially winter time now, and get a day like this. Umpire throws it up high it goes in the centre of the ground. Trying to get rid of it there was Victor. They got it pushed out down there, but it's a mess up in the middle in there. They're all trying to get it out. No one can get it out. They're all falling over, and I think the umpire will get sick of this and say, give me the ball and I'll throw it up. Up it goes again. Up it goes. Pushed down. Don't think anyone touched it this time either. And there it goes from Victor, and that's Jesse McKinnon that kicked that ball out wide. And the ball's gone across now. It's over that far side of the ground. It's picked up out there by Reece Kleinig again. And Kleinig's got it out. The ball will be very close to that boundary line over there. Almost a mark taken down there by one of the players. I couldn't see which one it was. And
It might be on the fuller, might have come off of Bashman's foot.
did it?
I reckon, yeah. I reckon it'd be a free kick. Yep, free kick to Mount Compass. Yep. Player pushed it back and unfortunately come off the boot of Sam Basham and over on the full. Compass now drags this ball back out, going over the scoreboard side, up and down, can't grab it all out. Handball comes inside, he misses it though. Comes around with Victor. Victor go forward, bouncing ball, comes out with Overall. Overall can't get to it from Victor Harbour. He gets tackled by two players and was be a bounce up by umpire Rice in the forward pocket. Victor Harbour attacking, up they go. Overall gets the ball down, then he tries to get a handball out, can't do it. Compass taps it forward, then he gets a tag on the player, comes up, handball goes out, quick one, goes out there, now it comes forward for Compass up towards the centre, over the back, Spoil comes, handball comes out, turn around, Pinion drops the ball, should have gone for holding the ball but didn't, turns around, picked up quickly there by Heath Trelaw, goes out, Victor on the wing now, get the ball up, they come back inside, goes over and he finds his player in on the centre. Quickly goes on, that's Reece Kleinig. Kleinig goes out but intercepted here by Mount Compass. Mount Compass drives forward, he finds his player there in Jordan Hooper. Hooper swings around, comes out, comes forward, bit short, really made him bend down tight onto that one, and that one there was Adam Hunter. Turns around, gets up, goes forward, Victor Harbour on the drop here, and he comes over and that's a good defensive mark. Back pocket, comes through. Drives this ball up now. Up they go. Ross goes up too far, too strong underneath, and it comes out here and William Zimmerman gets the ball. He goes inside, goes back. Oh, the hand pass from Compass missed it. Klaus Simmons by a mile. Put the players under pressure, but they have recovered through there, and Matthew King. King goes out, finds his player out wider still. He goes out. Ziggy throws himself around, puts it out wider again, going out to Riley Endersby. He gets one in the back. Goes out there, Pinion comes out, he can't get going, gets his boot to it, player comes over down, goes around, and there's a free kick, I reckon, could be for a sling tackle, I reckon. And it comes back to Pinion from Mount Compass. There's a big clash there, but I reckon he's held on too long, and the umpires picked that one up quickly. Pinion goes back. Shouldn't be any problem distance-wise. He's going to kick just outside the 50 and he short kicks. Goes inside and he finds his player quickly in Ziggy. So Ziggy Vakunas now. He'll kick inside the 50, but a lot sharper angle too. So both him and Pinion have got a boot on him. Ziggy can certainly get a hoof into this one. In he comes. Deliberate shot here. Goes up, steps around, drives this ball up, drives it, going up pretty strong, close. Up they go, and the players have left Pinion in the front of goal, comes through by himself, and he marks directly in front, goes back, umpire syndicates goal, and there.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough, you want it to look good, you want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Well, probably today's not a bad day to play either. The way the weather is, it's not freezing cold. Even the people are out there in short sleeve shirts today watching the game here at the Victor Oval. Anyway, I reckon Dennis Rice has got hold of the ball here. I don't think David's moved for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, he was in the centre just a while ago.
Anyway, the ball now is on the ground, picked up there by Victor as he fell over. Gets up, gives it back to the umpire again, making Ricey earn his money out there. Anyway, Ricey throws it up again. Compass got it, kicked it along the ground. There's a chance out here again for Mount Compass. It's blocked off the boot. Goes down to the half forward line. This will be a race on out here. We'll see who the faster of the two here is. Oh, it's going round the shoulder. Oh, that's it around the throat. Anyway, and the umpire will throw it up again. Off he comes. And again, they'll try to get away with it. Compass will. They'll try and keep it inside the boundary line. They won't now. Almost hits the big light post down there. And it will get thrown in by the umpire, the boundary umpire. Hasn't been too many throw-ins so far. Well, that's a good throw-in by the umpire there, right over the top of the whole lot of them. Anyway, down to the forward line it goes, the Victor forward line. Well, the Mount Compass forward line as it was then. They'll come in and Victor will pick it up. Left footer is a long way away down there, and it's Stock's got it down there to Stock, Daniel Stock. And Daniel Stock just takes a couple of steps forward, a little kick, and he's...
Mooch, I reckon. Rice.
Anyway, the ball's right over there near the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will come in and throw it back in. And he's got it in his hand now. This fella's a good boundary umpire, this one. Get the ball up nice and high. Over the back of the pack it goes, and taken down there by Victor, if they can keep it down. And I reckon they've got a goal here, and that goal will probably go to Michael Ross again.
Certainly will.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
little weeds, weren't they?
They
Not
could
much
run
higher,
under the
not much. Yeah, they could walk under the boundary
rope.
fences, and but boy, they've grown up and they're just about as high as their dad now, and they are both turned out to be good little boundary umpires.
Yeah.
Back in the centre, up they go by the player, and of course held on too long there to Victor Harbour, and a free kick. Up he gets, plays on quickly, drives out. I reckon it could have been Reece Kleinig. Goes out wide, missed out there badly there by James Mulhern. He turns round and gets up, and it goes for a free kick in the back pocket to Mount Compass. He goes back now, turns around, goes off, comes inside, short kick, made him go. Ross gets him up, going to make him pay for this. He doesn't, drives across, turns around. Picked up there is Overall. Overall can't do anything with it. He gets wrapped up. He's still swinging things around over there. He turns around. He's an angry SRNFL ex-player, and it's in the forward pocket for a ball up. Up they go. Overall gets the smash out, comes over, scooped up beautifully there by Victor Harbour, turns around, the umpire gets over there, looks around, into there, that one there.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Back in the centre it goes. Umpire Curran, famous name around the place here, with the ball in the centre. David gets the ball, throws it aloft. Up go the ruckman. Treloar gets it. Up and down though, comes out, quickly picked up, kicks, doesn't go far by Victor. Picked up quickly, goes around under there to Tom Neville. Neville goes forward. Victor Harbour into attack, gets up, picked up their handball, comes out to Bartram. Bartram can't get away with it for Victor Harbour, and he turned around and it'll be a ball up by umpire Rice. Up they go. Treloar tries to slip it back outwards, come over, picked up quickly out there by Tom Neville, goes forward, round they come quickly around there, and Vincent goes out. Sam Basham can't get to it, comes back down. Compass gets the ball, drives out to the back flank, up and down it goes, bounces over, and he turns round and untouched.
Free kick though, Trev.
Yeah, well, he signalled that it wasn't touched, so Reece Bartram for Victor Harbour will get the recipient of the ball. Turn around, so up it goes, into the pocket, up and down comes Ross, and he takes the mark in the forward pocket. Yeah, Compass were probably unlucky. They actually got shepherded out from going to the ball, and the Victor player made sure it was off, so I thought everyone had to make a reasonable attempt. If you get shepherded off, that you probably don't deserve to get a penalty against you, but because you're making every effort and the player's deliberately holding out.
Can
so
he get three from 3 shots?
Well, he's certainly a top
player.
player.
Not that far out. Is he a left footer though?
Yep.
He might be too. Comes in, puts the ball up, and
missed that one. There it is, Kevin.
First one to miss, and there's the first behind of the game to Victor Harbour. So they go to 3-1, leading Mount Compass 3 straight goals in our FP Ag scoreboard.
Certainly is. So Compass now has to retrieve the ball, brings it back in. Now he can line himself up. Interesting, I would say he'll stay the top side of the scoreboard. Seems to be the defensive side they go. Kicks in and he finds his player in the back line there, and that one there is Mackenzie. Mackenzie looks inside, he's not too pleased about this. Turns around, goes off, drives off now, back up towards the centre wing. Off it goes, tries to get down onto it to Mount Compass. Victor wraps the player up. It'll be a ball on the back flank, advantage to Victor Harbour. Up they go. Treloar gets it, pushes it out for Victor. Comes to the ground though, picks up through their Compass. Compass gets the handball away. Comes back out there, flicked out there quickly there by Victor Harbour. Got away with it. Tackle comes in through there, through Jackson Elms, and be another ball up still on that forward flank. Up they go. Treloar pushes a player out. Ruckman under it goes out. Picked up quickly there by Victor in Brodie Vincent. He goes up. Compass gets the ball, kicked up, kick smothered. Comes out quickly around there too. The ball goes on there, picked up quickly by Victor in Braden Miller. He kicks in the forward lines, spoils from everyone. Overall comes out for it. Mount Compass trying to push it around, goes all up, and I reckon he might have been out, no, just inside the boundary line, and the umpire comes in. Forward pocket for Victor Harbour though. Up they go. Ruckman goes up. Overall takes it all out. Comes out there quickly. Mount Compass gets the handball out. Coming through quickly is the player. Handball's out. He gets himself into trouble. Turns around. Gets back onto his player quickly. Goes out. Comes out wide now. Ziggy comes out for it. Back turns around. Slides over the boundary line. And then gets a touched free kick right in the interchange in front of the club rooms here for the centre wing position. So, boundary umpire pushes the ball up. As per normal, good. Up it goes, comes out. Victor Harbour gets wrapped up, drops the ball, turns around, gets tackled, comes out quickly out through there, and Brenson's for Compass. Goes out there. Victor spoils himself. Compass overrun it. He overruns it again, goes back down into it. He can't get it all out. That one there was Patrick Acton, and it'll be a ball up by the umpire. Still on the forward wing here for Mount Compass. Up they go. Trelaw pushes it out wide, tries to get out to it. Comes over there. He's over the ball. He wants to be careful there. It's over the ball. The umpire comes in. Over to you, Kerry. See if you can get some action here.
Yeah, see if we can get some scoring going now. The umpire throws it up high again. Pushed down by Victor Harbour. Ruckman there, and no one's going to get any advantage out of this. Umpire will throw it up again. Up it goes, pushed down. Here's a chance for Victor player there. He hardly had touched it then before he might have given a free kick away. Has he? He has, yeah. And Mount Compass will get the advantage of the free kick.
Yeah, I was going to say, I reckon the Compass player's going off because of the blood rule and not being told to. Thomas Vicunas, I reckon. And the Victor player's down here, and I reckon he's been got for a blood rule too. So, and I can't understand why this is there. He's got the blood rule. The umpire must take him off. It only looks like it's a split above the eye. Simply give him a bandage to hold there until he gets off.
You know, you can't treat him while he's
that's what I mean. I've seen players come off with, now he's finally got onto it and turn around, but as I said, it just looks like it's a split above the eyebrow, but not worthwhile treating a fella there. You put the pressure bandage on it and let him off. So, 9 stitches at Strathalbyn with one of them, Kevy.
9?
Yep, the eye was shut the next day.
Anyway,
Compass
have got the ball. And they kick it across the ground. It's still down the end. And
he ducked into that one. Good decision, let it go.
Kick.
Good decision.
The free kick goes against him, and that's gone out there to
Vincent.
Harry Vincent.
Yeah, it's gone over to Elms now, Kevy.
And Elms has got hold of it, and it's probably too far out to score from there. A mile too far out. And the mark has been taken there by Reese Much. And he's going to kick it in. They take all day to get it.
He dropped it.
A little bit too easy at the end.
Stock, that was.
It goes back here. Here goes a chance now for Victor to get it in there. There's a crusher players out there, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. So plenty of players down one end of the ground. There is not a soul but the other side of centre. In it goes. Over near the boundary line it goes. And nothing's happening with it out here. You think the player, that was a junior colt or mini colt game, you'd tell them to get out the other side of the ground a bit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they're only in a quarter of the oval, aren't they?
It's in a quarter of the whole oval though. There's 36 players out there at the moment. In fact, it's in less than a quarter of the ovals. In about an eighth of the oval out there at the moment, and they're just throwing the ball up and down it goes, throwing it up and down it goes, and it's back down again, and half of those players are around the ball. the ruckman go up, just knock it straight down. Goes out here. Here's a chance now for Compass to grab hold of it. They don't. Victor tried. No one wants to put their head down there. There's lots of knees and ankles and boots. Things happening there. You wouldn't want to put your head in the way. But the free kick has gone there to Dylan Kleinig, the vice captain, and he is going to have a shot, and this will fall short for the goals out there, and it's gone over near the boundary line, and the player falls over running backwards, and this will give him a chance here to put the ball right at the front. If someone can pick it up out there, it's not far away from the point post. And umpire Rice will go back and throw the ball up, Travis.
Certainly is. Forward pocket, Victor in a tap, up goes, smashes it into that overall, got it. It'll be out in the full, I would say. It didn't look like it touched the ground or any hands, although central umpire, I reckon his signal was touched, so it'll be a ball in right near the point post of the Victor forward pocket. Up he goes, throws that one straight into the mouth of goals, turns around, picked up quickly there by Overall, I reckon, out of it. He comes around.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Put it on his foot and got it through.
You can't give up a chance like that, can you?
No. Like I said, you watch the AFL, they aim towards the centre, not the centre of the ground. They all aim the ball towards the centre of the oval. So, yeah, but still, as I said, they made great advantage of it there. The ball's back in the centre once again, Kev.
Umpire tosses up again. Up it goes. Oh, Compass player had it there. They tried to push him down. It wasn't a sling tackle. And it'll get thrown up again. Up it goes again. There's a quick kick out of the pack, and that one was by JC McKinnon. And McKinnon gets it back in, going half forward it goes down there. This should be picked up out here by Compass. It will be picked up out there by Compass this time. And Victor finally, no, Compass got hold of it still.
Oh,
player there, he fell over. He didn't need to fall over then. And this could cost
Bartram
will get it across over there to Cooper. Cooper gets it further over to the player out there with red boots. Much is it?
Yeah, Much or Much.
Yes, Much. To tell you what, they're giving him a few chances, aren't they?
They certainly are.
And down the ground they'll come with it. Here's a chance. Compass players everywhere, all a little bit too high.
Yeah, you saw that one.
Yeah.
Dylan Way.
Yep. You saw that one, and so did we. Anyway, Dylan Way's got it. Puts it up high down to the forward line. It goes out there. Out comes player there with it.
He's missed it. They went to Lockie Nash.
And there's another point out there to Mount Compass, yeah, and that's 4 goals, 1, is it, to Mount Compass?
3-1.
3-1, eh? Yeah, 3-1.
Yep, 3-1 to 4-1, the FPAG scoreboard. Victor Harbour, bring the ball back. Club room side, still in the back pocket. That was a bad miss, that one. Directly in front, no pressure, and he slipped it off. Drives this ball out now. Now it comes up to the wing. Over the back, Trelaw tries to go up, smashes Overall in the face and bounces down. All Victor here. Comes up through there. Handball goes out quickly. Comes over there to Matthew King. King goes forward and there's a mark through to Compass. He gets up but kicks on quickly to Zammit. Zammit goes out forward lines. Goes over. Compass goes up. Zammit goes back in again. He gets legged. He turns around and he goes up. The umpire comes in. Has he picked it? I think he has, yep. He's picked that one there, picked it out in the call anyway, so it goes out, so he's picked that one beautifully. So, Zammit now for Mount Compass. Well, directly in front. He's going to kick from probably around the 40 mark.
The siren's just gone, so this is his last chance to
he
kick
needs to
it.
get this one to tie it up. Goes off, drives it up. Looks good. The umpire's moving though. He looks, he comes
I reckon
back.
it's a goal.
Yep, he gets the indication and
It
he
is.
says a goal. So Compass gets themselves a good score right after the siren. On the FBA scoreboard, that goes to 4 goals, 1 apiece here at Victor Harbour. So goal scorers so far for this game for Mount Compass, all singles to Reece Zammit, Tom Pinion, Aidan Brensons and Ziggy Vicunas. For Victor Harbour, Michael Ross with 2, Sam Over 1 and Harry Vincent. This is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match of the Round on air and YouTube.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Trevor Pryor, Kevin Curran.
Thanks very much, Lee, and back at the studio. Yeah, around the grounds, a couple of interesting games here. Goolwa Port Elliot are 5 goals 4, Langhorne Creek 1 goal 6. So that's showing Goolwa Port Elliot are certainly on the improve, although Langhorne Creek last week didn't really get going, so they must be injuries, I think. Next one, McLaren Districts 5-7, Encounter Bay yet to score. Maiponga Selix 2-4, Wollonga 2-1, so there's only 3 points in that one. And this one here, Strathalbyn 4-3, Yankalilla 4 goals, so which is good going. The 2 bottom teams from last year are got an improvement coming up, and certainly in the last few weeks, Kevin, have been making a reasonably good account for themselves.
Yeah, well they have, but they've got to go on with it though, don't they?
Well, it's 4 quarters.
Yeah.
It's the way to go, but yeah, so... and of course here she's tied up at the Victor Harbour Oval with 4 goals, 1 apiece to Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. So
I mean, the biggest one-sided game at the moment is McLaren and
Encounter Bay. Yeah, and that one really doesn't surprise me too much, to tell you the honest truth. So yeah, the Bays are certainly struggling. But like we're saying, the Creeks last week struggled to score, and I haven't heard, but I wouldn't be surprised perhaps if they've got quite a few injuries there, and probably not getting a full team on the field. So, which makes for interesting reading, but we'll progress through there as we see as it goes on. So, of course, next weekend, a long weekend, Kevin, we finish up with the association game where Great Southern plays Southern Football League, as they have for quite a few years now.
10 years now.
10 years now, is it? Yeah. So, and being the centenary for the Great Southern Football League, you know, they're making quite a bit of a show onto that.
Well, 10 years ago, Trev, it was Southern's centenary.
Yep. So well, that
and
comes
Great
up
Southern
good,
played them at South Adelaide, and we give them a toweling.
Could be. Well, they might want to repeat it back.
I think we've got to be fair about that though. What they did, they played River Murray and Great Southern. They put 2 teams out. We played the stronger of the two and beat them by about 100 points, and I think they beat River Murray with their other one. So really, by probably trying to do the right thing and give everyone a game, they ended up having mud all over their place.
Well, things like that happen. It was good to see that they're looking to put a lot of players into it. Players are starting to break up here. We do not normally broadcast on that weekend, but we are going over to broadcast the A-grade game. So if you're interested on the radio or the direct broadcast, we will be there on Saturday for the A-grade match only.
And if you want to listen to what happens in the other games, fire up to the other people that are doing it.
Fair enough. Leave that one alone. Back here, so we are almost ready to get underway here in the second quarter here at the Victor Harbour Oval. The umpire calling the ball up. Umpire Curran hides to the loft. Siren sounds and we start to get underway here. Up she goes, in the middle it goes. Trelaw tries to get it out. Victor overrun it, comes out quickly round there to Hunter from Mount Compass goes forward, but Victor Repeller, boundary umpire's got a bit of a limp up too, Kevy, so comes over to Bartram for Victor, puts all over, handball, that would be untouched, so it'll be a free kick to Mount Compass. So goes around here to Jordan Hooper on the back flank of the wing here, goes off, drives at clubroom side, up the top, goes up, Ziggy can't get a run out it comes, handball goes over, handball was not good, comes straight out, Compass player tries to get it out, and Klaus Simmons, he wraps up the Victor player and gets a ball up on that back flank. Jade Cooper gives the ball back to umpire Rice, up they go, Trelaw gets it all out, comes into the hands of the Victor player, he gets put down, Brenson's tried to get it all up. He can't get over to it, and it'll be another ball up in exactly the same position. So up she goes. Victor tried to get it all out. Compass goes down, gets it out wide, pushes it all out. Trelaw can't get out to it. He can't get away with it. Turns around and goes up, and it'll be another ball up here to the umpire. Up they go. Trelaw goes up, pushes it all out, finds his player out there in Dowling. Dowling spins around, gets out wide, goes out wide, looking for his player out there in Elms. Elms uses a body, sidesteps around, goes back around, handballs over the top, 2 in 1 onto here, comes out. Compass only have to pick it all up. Can't get away with it. Turns around, Victor gets wrapped up. The player gets put down on the cricket pitch area, and it's a ball up. Umpire Curran with the ball now. Just in the forward flank for Mount Compass. Up though, for Victor end. Goes up, comes up. Victor throws the ball out, goes out wide to Much. Much goes forward, goes up, out there. Sam can't get to it, goes out. Overall, picks all up, handballs back inside, gets the player running through. He handballs go, comes to Vincent. Vincent can't get a decent kick away for Victor. Goes out over the back. Compass will have to kick this forward, which they do in Mackenzie. They finish up with a minor score there, rushed to Victor Harbour. They go to 4-2 on the F-Bag scoreboard to Mount Compass, 4-1.
And Compass will bring the ball back in from down in the gate entry end. Kicks a little kick across, finds his teammate over there. It's only gone just the required distance. I don't know why you kick it out there. A miskick here and they're in trouble. Anyway, the ball now goes up, it goes, and here's a chance for Compass to get the ball further down the ground. They'll all wait to see which way it bounces, and it does straight across the boundary line. Marvellous like that. If it was a goal sometime, you hope it would go through. It bounces back over your head. Anyway, boundary umpire's got it. In he comes. Puts the ball down. Pushed down out there by Victor. and it's got not much happening with it here now at the moment. There's a bit of a lull in the game, and the number 20 over there, and Jesse McKinnon says I'll have it, and he tried to break through the lot. He could only just do it and get a little toe poke out.
That's a waste of a kick, isn't it?
And this one here will be brought back in by Victor, and it's gone back in. Bartram's got it. Kicks it further down the ground though, and Victor now's got a chance out here to do something with it.
Hunter.
And Compass with Hunter, and it goes over their heads now, and I think that was Pinion. He couldn't do much with it. They're just going in and falling over. Anyway, there's a longer one goes through here, and that was Treloar. Treloar gets it over to McKinnon. McKinnon gets it further down the ground to his teammate there, and he tries to
Kleinig
and he's 3-1 out here, and the one was from Victor, and now Mount Compass have got it.
Cody Connor.
Mount Compass now can just over the centre. It will land, and that was a good quick hand pass out there from Victor, and it goes back again to Jesse McKinnon. McKinnon now kicks it in, and he's got a player there leading out the front. We might have put his hand on his shoulder.
Just, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the ball goes further down the ground, and here's a hand pass, and it wasn't well directed out there, and it is now. And Victor now head down the other end of the oval, and it gets a good bounce here. He's in business, but it didn't get a good bounce. And the ball's now is, I don't know whether that was a whistle from before, was it?
Free to Ross, because he dived on the ball and took his legs out.
Anyway, he's kicked it back in again, and that is
Overall.
gone there to Overall. And if Overall's got a shot from here, he's a pretty good kick of the ball. I think he kicked well over 100 goals for South, didn't he?
I don't know what his tally was. He's kicked a lot, but
he's been South full forward for a few years. Local lad from Port Edit. And in he comes now to have his shot for goal. Doesn't bother to get near the goals, and a good kick. It went straight through the middle.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
There was that rush one up here and the kick by Michael Ross up the other end. So
anyway, so it's 5-1 Victor, 4-1 Mount Compass, and our FP Ag scoreboard.
Certainly is, back in the centre. Umpire Rice throws it up. Overall goes up, comes out straight into Pinion's hand, goes over quickly over there into the hands of Klaus Simmons. He goes forward, goes up, Compass goes up, kicks a ball, and guess what? That is 2 straight points that young lad has kicked in Lockie Nash, and both of them were directly in front, no pressure on him, and he could not convert. So Mount Compass on the FPAG scoreboard go to 4-2 to Victor Harbour, 5-2. Kevy, they must be listening to us.
They must be. Someone must be listening. They've got it right at last. Anyway, Victor will bring the ball back in. I think that lad tries to run too quick when he gets it. Doesn't steady him. He didn't have far to steady though, did he?
No, same as the last one.
About a metre or so out. Anyway, the ball now is kicked out to a pack of players down on the half back line, and it is pushed back in, gone over there, and anyway now it's, I reckon there'll be half a millimetre in. It's about where it stopped.
It was a rugby scrum, that one, and he put it up and then dived forward and took it over.
Of it. Anyway, the ball will be thrown back in by the umpire, and that is a good throw in too. Pinion's got hold of it. Bang, down Pinion goes down the ground. Good kicker. The ball is Pinion, and the ball now will be brought down from the back line down there. That was brought in by, don't know who that was. It's a wrong number on there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. The ball's on the ground, and it will stay there now. It's like a rugby scrum in there now. They're watching the rugby the other night by the look of it. Oh, that's around the neck. Oh, gee. Don't know what happened there, but Ricey must have been thinking of something else. And the ball goes straight out.
That's going to be a turnover.
You won't have to argue about this one.
Yep.
It was out by a mile.
Shane Heatley with the ball for Compass now, Kevy.
And when they go and get it back,
must be in the change room. You can't lose it there. There's a club room's there.
Yeah, you can't, and there's a big lawn area there. So he decides to kick it backwards, and it's been marked down there by William Zimmerman. And Zimmerman kicks it across the ground again. It's one way to get to the goals, isn't it? If you want another 25 kicks. Each one goes further back. It's just got across the line, across the area down there it's gone. Ooh. And that was another kick that was a mess up out there by the club. I mean, you can't, if you can't kick to someone when they're that far out by themselves, you've got a problem, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot of clubs do though. They short kicks and don't put the boot into it. Overall goes up, tries to get it out. Handball out there, comes out through there to McKinnon. He got the handball out. Goes out wide now, goes on to the other running player at Jackson Elms. Elms goes forward, pushes right up the full forward now. Goes over. Compass pushes him over. Puts it out wide, finds his player out there in Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes out, and that's a poor kick, and it finds the player on the back flank for Victor. Goes out, so that one goes around to Reese Much. Much goes off. Basham gives a nice little elbow in the back, flicks it up, even that looked good. Comes around to straight around there to Dowling. Dowling goes over, and Dowling misses from the front with a snap. So the FPA scoreboard, Victor go to 5-3 to Mount Compass, 4-2.
And play's underway quickly out here now. Player with the headbands on.
Thomas Vicunis.
Vicunis gets it back again. And he'll kick another little short one in, and that one's gone there to Reese Zammit.
Overall.
And now the ball is over with Overall, and he'll have a go at it deep in the pocket.
Reese Much.
And Much, well, that won't be an easy shot from there if he's a right footer.
Must be getting a bit of run on the ball. The last couple of games we've seen, he's been in the back lines predominantly, Kevin. So
I reckon I saw his name somewhere, other than in the Victor's name recently. Yeah. Anyway, that
looks pretty good.
That is a good kick.
Moving.
It is a good kick.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
As we wait for the ball to be transferred back. So it gets to come up into here. So Compass probably need to look at a few changes here a bit just to get themselves back in this game. It's not away from them, but it's just allowing Victor to dominate.
Been pretty well held, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've got their better players out there. They've got pretty well progressed around.
Yet.
Up they go. Pinions in ruck now, so that's how they go up into it. Comes up, comes back down, and goes out, and it comes over as a free kick hanging on too long, I reckon, to Overall. Overall goes on, finds his player out quite out there, and Tom Neville. Neville goes forward, and out they come with Basham. That's too easy, this is. So, Basham now.
Well, he didn't have to do much at all then, just put his hands out and lobbed right at him.
Just moves out. The players, the ball's going in front of his eyes, and that's where he wants it.
Well, we'll see how good he is now. See if he's lost any of his stamina with his kicking.
Yeah, he should be all right.
Comes in now. And
guess what?
Guess what?
Heebie-jeebies.
He's lost a bit of the stamina, but no, not much of the stamina, but he's lost a little bit of the direction, and it's a behind only. So another point to Victor Harbour. They go to 6-4 down there now.
To Mount Compass 4-2 on the FPAG scoreboard. Compass kick in shallow, and they find their player out there in Hunter. Back pocket though, far side, he short kicks, look at that, couldn't even hit him 10 metres away. Goes back, thrown back to Hunter. Hunter goes after it and then steps over the line. And I'll tell you what, Hunter is an experienced player for them, and he turned around, and that is how much they are shocking. If you're going to do short kicks, you're better off to kick them hard so they gets there quick than not even get there. That missed him by 5 metres. It was only over a 10, 12 metre length.
Miles away, wasn't it?
Yep, boundary umpire throws it in, another good one. Overall goes up, flicks it over back, tries to get it out there. It was McKinnon. McKinnon can't get it. Compass gets wrapped up and it'll be a ball up by the central umpire.
Notice now the players are doing this well. They no attempt then to throw him on the ground, was
Yep. Up they go, turn around, overall, turn around goes up. He gets a tap out. Out comes Tom Vakunas, he can't get away, his overall wraps him up and goes. And I'll tell you what, Compass are badly missing out in the ruck area, Kev.
Yeah, well...
They've got a player up here that's trying to jump. Look at it, it goes up over, then went into Hunter. That's how they're trying to get something going. Turns around, handball by Compass, goes out. There's the kick, goes out, finds Pinion going down low, but he's right up on the back flank. Goes off, drives in, up they go. Over the times come to Compass there, and that one is Gordon Hooper. Hooper with the ball, goes out. Bartram repels it though, goes back in. Mutch in the back line again now. He comes out, finds his player out there in McKinnon. In Elms. Elms goes off for Victor. Back in the centre, into the centre, comes over there. He gets wrapped up, couldn't get a grunt out to it. Turns around, Trap goes over there, goes over. In comes Ziggy, he can't get away with it, and he will turn around and get it, and that's got to be a free kick. Silly, ridiculous play. Umpire lets the ball goes on, goes straight up to Brenson's. He turns around, gets the ball up here for Compass, and that is poor. Missed kick, goes over the boundary line, and they toss the ball over. So that's shocking. Jade Cooper for Victor in the back pocket. Now we'll get told, play on. Comes back in towards the centre. Up they go. Over the chest. Turn around. Can't get us. Tommy Vakunas gets it out to Brenson. Brenson swings around. Wants to do better than the last time out to it. Goes out into there, and that comes around to Ziggy. Ziggy plays on quickly. Spins around on his left foot. Goes up. Turns around. Thump comes out from Victor. He goes off. Goes over there. In comes Pinion. Pinion gets the ball up. Waits for the umpire. All clear goes, and it goes through for a goal to Mount Compass, and they really needed that one. So on the FPAG scoreboard now, we have Victor Harbour.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
We got that one down to Tommy Pinion.
Tommy Pinion, right.
Back in the centre the ball goes. Up they do. Comes back down, gets around. Compass try to get out. He gets wrapped up, and he'll go back for another ball up. Umpire Curran throws the ball up. Up they go. Shoved out by Trelaw under there. Goes over. Compass gets the ball up. He gets around. Gets wrapped up into there. His head was down, so he gets away with that one. And turn around, another ball up. Trelaw goes up. Nobody really gets it out. Back on the ground now. Comes around onto there. Spun around. Good one. Turned around. Didn't throw him down. Compass tries to throw it out. Coming through quickly out there was Zamet. He can't get out for it. Compass turns around, and Victor Harbour wraps it all up there. And that one there was Kleinig, and it goes out for a repeat in the centre circle. Up they go. Trelaw can't get it out. Comes back over there quickly over to McKinnon. He can't get rid of it. Comes back out. Victor now. That's can go for throws on them. The ball sits on the ground and you scoop it out. But umpire repeats the ball up. Still in the centre. Up it goes. Trelaw gets it out. Can't get out to it. Comes over quickly over there to McKinnon. McKinnon handball goes back, just gets his kick away. Goes in the forward lines, overrunning out there. Comes over there, picked up there's over goes, quick over. Goes over here to Victor and Jackson Elms. And
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yeah, it was a good, clean game, isn't it, as far as shooting for goal? I mean, 7-4 to 5-2's not too bad.
Yeah, pretty good, considering it's fairly scrambly when they got those patches in there. It's pretty good, but Compass will be ruining those two easy ones. Like running into the goal only 10 metres out and missed both of them.
Anyway, umpire throws the ball up again, and gets through with it. There was 20. It was McKinnon. McKinnon gets a hand pass over, and this gives Tom Neville a shot at goal. So Victor kicking down to the entry gate end, and Tom Neville. And I'll tell you what, when Jesse McKinnon makes his mind up, he wants to go and get the ball. There's a fair bit of weight and size behind that.
He certainly is. He doesn't mind putting it in there.
Yeah.
Doesn't get knocked off the ball much too. That's the thing.
Either. That's right. So in comes Thomas Neville with a kick.
That's gone a mile off.
That is a mile away. He's lucky to get anything, but he hasn't. All he's done is given Compass a good kick out of the back line down there, and probably, was it out before it went in? No, it wasn't.
I'll tell you what, it bounced up. If it didn't come, it come below the knee, so.
Yeah, anyway, it's all sorted out now. The boundary umpire's got hold of it, he'll throw it in. In he comes with it. The boundary umpires are throwing the ball in pretty well now. That's got for holding the ball.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Zammit.
Compass will get the free kick.
Reece
over
Zammit.
On the far side of the ground through Zammit.
Simmons over to him.
And, that's
double grab. I reckon that's the first one we've seen from.
Yeah.
A second, I reckon, by Ziggy.
And Vicunas now has got it, plays around, and when he gets the ball, he can get it moving too. And the ball now goes over that far side, and
Branson's get held up.
No one's going to get that one. And we can't be too far off half time there, Trev, either.
Yeah, 21 minutes gone, Kevy.
21 minutes gone. Few goals this quarter though. And there'll be a free kick.
And the blood rule too, so.
Free kick out of that. Will go to Victor, and Victor passes it off, and they didn't gain much out of that. They will now though. He head off down the side, and Victor Harbour got up, managed to put it on the ground, and then pick it up again, and away they went.
Remember when they threw them over their head like that? Used to be a throw.
It used to be. Now it's good play. Oh, and there's Overall. Overall gets. Oh, has he got it? I'm not too sure who got that.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
2 to Compass, and Compass have kicked one goal in this second quarter.
Yeah, I reckon it's Elms.
Elms, is it?
Yep. We'll give it to him.
We'll give it to him.
So the ball back in the centre. Umpire Rice with it, throws it up. Compass gets the ball out, comes back out quickly there by in there and Lockie Nash he gets it off and it gets it off to Ziggy. So he's just not quite picking up in there, Lockie Nash. He's just getting caught. He's missed those 2 easy ones we said before, and he just got his boot to that one. So Ziggy Vakunas will kick from about the 50, drives up, hangs it all out, goes up, is it enough, goes over, umpire signals it's a touch, and we go over to there. So number 41 Ziggy goes to 1 goal 1. So on the FPA scoreboard, 5 goals 3 to Mount Compass, 8 goals 4 to Victor Harbour.
Yeah, been a good quarter by Victor, hasn't it? It's put themselves in a reasonably good spot at the moment to go in at half time.
Well, it's 4 goals to 1, isn't it? So it makes a big difference.
And the ball has been marked by Stock down there for Victor at the defence end, and now he's given it over the top. And Victor now can get the ball moving down pretty quickly down that far side of the ground, which they do, and there's a player at the back of the pack out there. Oh,
that's a good mark.
Gee, he did that
Hunter.
well.
Yep, Hunter.
Hunter.
But then he tosses it over.
He just calmly kicked it straight back to the opposition.
That's an experienced player. That's 2 big mistakes.
I mean, these are blokes that have played in grand finals and won it. Anyway,
Elms again.
Elms is within kicking distance for 1 more kick, you would think, if he can get hold of this. Yeah. And the mark has been taken out there by Compass. And what's he going to do? He's going to hand pass it across. Oh, God. And he just made it. And he just made it.
Yep. Goes into the hands of Jordan Hooper. Jordan Hooper with the ball for Compass. Goes off. Goes in there and he finds his player there. Right on the chest there with the good ones, Klaus Simmons. Klaus Simmons with the ball down. Comes up to the wing side. Clubroom side he goes. Puts it right up the forward flank. Up there go. Pinion can't get to it. He turns around. I reckon he's done a finger. He turns around, goes off. Ball comes back in. Up it goes, up and down. Turns around. Victor player picks it all up. Goes over. Out it comes here to Stock, I reckon it was. Goes off. Turns around. Compass gets the ball back in. Picks over there quickly again to the player there in Hooper. Hooper goes up, finds his player further. He kicks into the man that's standing off the mark and goes off. Comes around quickly to Elms. Elms handballs over to Trelaw, the ruckman. He juggles it. Comes up at the top it goes. Over the top comes the spine. She goes over the boundary line for a touch and a boundary throw in on the forward flank for Victor Harbour. 26 minutes gone, so we can't have too much more now, Kevy.
A few skill errors there, isn't there?
Bit of the blood rule, so goes up, ball goes up they go. Ruckman goes up, pushes it all out over by Stock. Stock comes, gets the ball back again. Goes forward, out they come. Basham goes up to it, but Belton in front of him is a turnaround is Reese Butch. So Butch will go back for
it. Could have been a big collision there, couldn't it? Between the same two.
Yeah, he just drifted across and got him. Yeah. So Butch now with the kick. This is going to hurt Compass a lot, this one. Goes off straight in front. Umpire looks straight over his head. He's happy. Signals a goal. So the goal goes to Butch. So Victor Harbour go on their merry way here as the siren sounds before he finishes the signal. So at half time here we have Victor Harbour on 9 goals 4 to the visitors Mount Compass on 5 goals 3, and Victor appear like they've got reasonably good control of this, Kevy. So goal kickers will quickly go through. Michael Ross with 2, Reese Butch with 2, Sam Overall with 2, Jackson Elms with 2, and a single to Harry Vincent. For Mount Compass we have Tom Pinion with 2, Roos Zammit, Aidan Brenson and Ziggy Vakunas with 1 each. We'll go to our halftime hub break here. So this is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, match of the round on air and YouTube.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in...
Good afternoon, this is the Halftime Hub, and today our guest is Bob Bache. And Bob's been around for a long time. He's been involved with football umpiring, football administration, cricket, everything you can think of. So welcome, Bob.
Thanks, Kevin.
So let's sort of start off where I first knew you, and that was umpiring.
Yep.
You were the umpires coach of the Combined Southern Football Leagues panel.
Right.
You weren't the first one, but I think you were fairly close to it.
Third.
Third one, were you?
But
the others didn't last too long.
No, it was only, the panel only began maximum of 4 years, I think.
Mm.
And so I...
John Craven was the first, I think.
John Craven, and then Ray Haley.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And that was it, I think.
Yeah, then you.
Yeah, for me.
All right, Bob, well, it was a big job to take on in those days because we didn't have many umpires. The umpires were all single umpires, like you didn't have 2 umpires do a game in those days.
No, it was one umpire.
One umpire did the match.
Yep, 2 boundary umpires and 2 goal umpires.
That's right, that was
and
it.
That was it. No, it's all changed, Kevin.
It's changed a hell of a lot, hasn't it, in the last 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
That was, well, what was the date then? That was probably very early in the time that I was involved, anyway.
1980 was the first year.
First year, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd coached the Amateur League prior to the Southern League, but always lived in, the combined Southern panels, but always lived at Christie's. So the Amateur League was sort of not in my geographical area, although I was 16 years there. When I left the Amateur League, I thought, it'll be a lot smaller panel down here. And when I got down here with the juniors and so, because the Amateur League didn't have juniors.
Yeah, that's right.
It was the juniors and that. There was just about as many appointments made each week as what there was with the Amateur League.
Well, there was, and there was lots of appointments, but again, a lot of them weren't seniors, as you say. They were kids that were doing the games.
Although the modified was a separate panel, we didn't have a lot to do with that. It used to help them with administration and so forth, but we didn't have a lot to do with it. But no, it's all changed.
So why did you come down to the local panel from the Amateur League?
Oh well, I always lived at Christie's Beach, and the Amateur League was sort of centred in the Port Adelaide up the eastern side of town, and then the old scholars in the city. Only Goodwood was south of the city.
Yeah.
And we had two sons, and the boys were starting to play football on Saturday mornings, and I wanted to watch them, and it was getting almost impossible to watch them and then get to the Amateur League game in the afternoon. So I was thinking about giving it away, and then I had a ring from Terry McCarthy, who was president of the panel, I think. But anyway, Terry McCarthy, and said, how about coaching us? So it just went from there.
So he did, and how long were you coached for?
About 6 years. And
why did you give it away?
I went to South Adelaide, the CEO of South Adelaide. So
that was an easier job, was it?
I wouldn't say that. But no, that's why I went to, that's the only reason I gave it away.
Yeah, it seemed to be unusual at that time. You looked like everything was going all right. Next thing, your photo was in the paper as CEO of South Adelaide.
Yeah, the other thing, in all fairness, was I'd assistant coach and coach of the Amateur League. So in total, I had 10 years of coaching. And I just remembered one of my things was to try and put the variety into training and lectures and so forth and so on. But I can relate to Damien Hardwick. I was running out of ideas. Yeah.
Well, you've got to keep people interested, don't you, as umpires?
That's right.
Otherwise, you do the same thing every night.
They'd hear the same stories and so forth.
Yeah.
So, and as I said, this job come up at South Adelaide, and so I took that.
But you didn't stay there that long, Bob?
No, 3 to 4 years. It was a hard gig because I didn't have any money. So
South have never had any.
No, the first. So I got them back on track financially. So that they were making small profits, but then they wanted to spend money, and the money was. I said, we've got to clean up the debt first.
Yeah.
Before we spend money, and at the same time, I had said to them that their future was south of Adelaide. Their future was down the Christie's, Noarlunga area, and they were all for that. And then basically overnight they said, "Oh, we don't want to do that, so don't spend any more time on moving to south." And so I thought, well, they haven't got any future, so I resigned. And then there was a groundswell of people that came to me and set up committees and so forth and so on. And then South wanted to merge with Sturt.
Yeah.
And you know, the membership rose up and said, how dare they take our 100+ year club and merge with Sturt without even a reference to the membership. So there was a move to put call a special general meeting to put a vote of no confidence in the management committee, but that never got to the table because the management committee all resigned en masse with the exception of a couple. So so then there was another committee that took over the club, and they said to me, well, what about coming back as general manager? And my wife was in the background saying, no, you're not.
Jan didn't do that, did you?
Yeah, you're not going back as general manager. I'd already had another job.
Is that when you took over the printing job?
No, I was at British Aerospace.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So I was at British Aerospace for about 5 years, and then the printing job.
Yeah, look, it's amazing how those things change, but nothing changes at South Adelaide, does it? I mean, they still haven't won a premiership since 1964. They say every year they've got all these U-View players that they've got from all around the countryside, and they don't help them out much. When I follow South, and I've never seen them win a premiership other than 1964, and it's that long ago I've forgotten about it.
Yeah. They're everyone's second favourite team. And there's a reason they're second favourite team, because they're not a threat to anyone. But I was great mates with Brian Corcoran, who was chairman of Glenelg or he was the longest chairman of Glenelg, Terry's brother.
Yeah.
And Brian went to South Adelaide as football operations manager under John Cale.
And he lasted about a week, didn't he?
Yeah, that love affair didn't last. But Brian said something quite succinct. He said, South Adelaide are lovely people. He said, I've never known a club that the membership are such lovely people. And maybe that's the problem.
That's the problem. Too nice.
Too nice.
Too nice. A bit like Port Adelaide. Everyone hates it. Anyway, Bob, I think we're just about out of time. I mean, we haven't really got very far.
No.
Perhaps we'll have to get you again one day.
When you get our age, Kevin, there's a long story to tell, isn't there?
There is a long story to tell. There's plenty of them you can tell too. Anyway, Bob, while you're at South, there didn't seem to be too much trouble there. It's just that they didn't win any games or any premierships, did they? You weren't really allowed to spend the money that they said you didn't have.
Well, I didn't want to spend the money.
Oh, you didn't want it?
No, I was the one that didn't want to spend the money.
Right.
Yeah. So that was, I was trying to say, you've got to clean the debt up before you spend it.
Well, we haven't touched how you get involved with the cricket side of it there yet, but we better not do that because Steve's looking around and saying we've run out of time. So
yeah.
Anyway, thanks for your time today, Bob.
Not a problem.
And this was our hub, our Saturday afternoon hub, and we'll be talking with Bob Bush.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Good day for footy as we take you back to Trevor Pryor, Kevin Curran and Victor Harbour Oval. Get the score update at halftime from around the grounds.
Thank you very much for that, Ian. Yeah, the players are on the field here just doing their stretches and kick-throughs to warm up ready for the second half here. The sun has come out again, a bit of shadows. It's coolish, it's not a real warm day, but the flag across there is just fluttering. Half-time scores around the ground, folks. You're hanging out for them. We can only give you total points in one game. They haven't given us the rundown of the breakdown of it, but Goolwa Port Edit 42 points, Langhorne Creek 30 points, so there's a 2-goal difference there. McLaren Districts 8-7, Encounter Bay 3-4, Myponga Selix 6-7, Wollonga 4-5, Strathalbyn 8-7, Yankalilla 4-2. And of course here at the match of the day here is Victor Harbour 9-4 to Mount Compass 5-3. So a couple of games there, like I said, is going down. They're tightened up a bit. The Bays at least got on the scoreboard, and McLaren's haven't got away. It looks like the first quarter break is going to be good enough for them for the day though. So they both kicked 3 goals apiece in that quarter. So as the players start to head back here, to come back onto the field, we'll get underway. So it'll be nearly heading towards 10-4, so we're getting down onto it. So before the flag over there is just slightly wavering around, and it's sort of pretty well non-existent. Should not affect any end here. As for the first quarter, we go back into here. We have Mount Compass will go to the left of screen, or back towards Adelaide, as we call it here, with Victor Harbour going down to the C end. Umpires get themselves set, and they hold the ball aloft here as we get underway here in the third quarter. Up they go. Chalor can't get it. Hunter gets it out quickly there for Mount Compass. Goes up forward, comes out through quickly out through there, and Dylan Kleinig. He breaks away, goes off from the back flank, goes up into the centre wing, goes up, picked up around quickly by Compass. Compass goes out quickly there in Endersby. Goes off forward, goes off. Breaking through there is straight away was Zammit. Zammit goes over, finds his player in Ziggy. Ziggy Vakunas goes off. Ziggy gets out there, and this is a repeat of the first.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security, and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Let's wave that.
Yeah, still sort of need to get on top of this, don't they?
Yep. Whoever's going to win it is going to put themselves a little bit further ahead of the other one too.
Yeah, the end pack can get a little bit lower in that lower top 5, can't they?
Umpire throws it up high, up it goes, down it comes, out of the pack, down to the half forward line it goes here. Over the back there's a chance now for Victor to pick it up. They'll pick it up, and will they get it away? No, they won't.
Probably unlucky there.
Probably wasn't out.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, but still he was right in front of it, Kevy.
He was, but I still reckon he was wrong. Anyway, doesn't matter. Nice throw in down there by Ricey, the boundary umpire. Over it goes. Here's a chance now for Victor Harbour to get hold of the ball and push it further along. But now it's a bit of a stalemate out there now on the wing, clubroom side, and the players now get up. And the sun is still shining out here, still pretty warm.
There's still a chill factor there, Kevy.
Yeah, if you stand it, we haven't been outside for a while.
I have.
Oh, you have, yeah.
Drinks boy went and got us out.
And there's a long kick down into the forward line by Victor. And it's been repelled down here by Compass almost to back where it was. Tried to take it one hand, couldn't take it one hand. Down where the ball goes out quickly to McKinnon. McKinnon's kick is repelled, back again, and
Ooh, he went to.
He did.
Branson's got it.
He's lucky then, isn't he?
Here the guy's opening up here. He's got him inside if he wants him, and he'll use him over the top.
And there's a goal to number...
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Mount Compass, they did this in the first quarter and then let Victor come back to them, so it was tied up then, so but Compass needs to keep this going now. Back in the centre, up they go, goes up and down. Trelaw can't get it, out comes McKinnon, he can't get it, hits on the ground, they turn around, it'll be a ball up once again in the centre. Umpire throws the ball aloft. Up they go. Over the back, can't get it. Trelaw gets it out. Kick was smothered though. Goes off. Comes up there. Wraps the Compass player up, and it'll be another repeat. Third one up. Virtually in the same spot. Up they go. Trelaw goes up. Turns around. Swings wide out to it. Comes out. McKinnon tries to get into it. Compass is over it. Can't get onto it. Comes out the back. As the umpire blows his whistle, and it'll be a repeat. Number 4. Still in that centre square, not far from the centre circle. Up she goes. Ruckman, clash, go up they go. Comes out quickly. Compass gets picked up. He gets slammed down and he's going to get a free kick for that. So up he goes. Gets out there quickly there, and that one there was Lockie Nash. Goes out. Compass, Victor though, picked the ball up. Handball goes round to Mutch. Mutch puts it up, goes up in the forward flank, and he finds his player there who gets shoved down in Trelaw. So Ruckman for Victor, Trelaw. We're on that true wing, far side. Ryan's up, drives this ball. Short kick, going to the lead though, and he finds him in the front. McKinnon spins around, goes off, drives this ball off into the pocket. Over the top it goes. Ross can't get to it. I reckon we've got a bloke down with the shoulder out, and he turned around and he's for Compass. And I don't think he's too well, Kevy. So go on to it. I reckon Jordan Hooper goes off over quickly. Yeah. Goes around to there, and I reckon I didn't pick that one. I reckon is that Roos.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Yeah, so they're on their way back.
Yeah, that's all they've got to do, aren't they? Have some sort of an answer back for Compass going on. Make up 3 goals is, 4 goals originally to start is awkward, so, but yeah. Back in the centre. Up she goes, comes out by Trelaw, comes back over. Victor goes onto it, dives onto the ball, gets wrapped up, he turned around, didn't have the ball on it, and the umpire will have to come in for a ball up. So umpire Rice throws the ball up they go, turns out their handball goes out, comes back out to his player, goes off, forward, over the top it goes, handball comes back to Pinion steps in, he's going to be in trouble, goes out, it's got the running player, comes past to him, that was turned around, kick was smothered beautifully there by Victor, comes out there, drives him forward, and there's a free kick to Victor Harbour. Gets up through there, so Kleinik with the ball. Drives up, puts this ball out wide towards the wing. Up they go. Down it comes. Picked up pretty there by McKinnon. McKinnon goes forward, finds Ross. Ross drives this ball up to full forward. Going back is Compass. Going back into it more is Tommy Vicunas. He handballs over to Mackenzie. Comes back to Vicunas. Vicunas comes over, goes over, finds out there, and that's better kicking. And it comes out there and finds his player in Connor. Cody Connor, back pocket still for Mount Compass, goes off, comes in there, finds his leading player out there in Zach Hill. Zach Hill with the ball. Comes in, drives this ball up Up to the wing it goes, up it goes, off hands it comes off, picked up there by Compass. Compass goes over the top, turns around, coming out, run into there's Hunter. Hunter turns around, drives up, puts this in front of the player. I don't like this idea, Kevy. He's missed the 3 handballs, back through, which was lucky. And he turns around, he must have worked out the mistake there. So
do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Because Victor had a pretty good lead there at half time. And this could be a good run home, Trev.
Yeah, the umpires are going. The senior umpire was back there too for some reason. I don't know why, chasing it. Anyway, well, it quickly goes around the ground. Goolwa Port Elliot 42, Langhorne Creek 30, McLaren Districts 8-7, Encounter Bay 3-4, Maiponga Selix 6-7, Willunga 4-5, Strath 8-7, Yank 4-2.
Umpire throws the ball up in the centre. Up it goes. Pushed out towards the far side of the ground, towards the scoreboard. Taken down there by Sam Overall, and he kicks the ball right down into the forward line. And Compass, a little bit of a reply back there, but it's going nowhere. The player with it is just bending over, hanging on to it, and the umpire will come and throw it up. Umpire tossed it up again, up it goes. Over the far side it goes. Here's a chance for Victor. The ball's kicked in, and this could be marked down there. It is. It's marked down there by Braden McKenzie, and he will kick it back in, but it's in that funny shaped pocket down there at Victor. And over the back of the pack it goes, and here's a chance all there for Compass.
He did not look at all. He just... No,
the Compass player had fallen over, and he kicked it straight over his head where he was on the ground. Anyway, Compass now got a chance to get another one here. They'll probably go here for holding the ball.
Should do. He was over the...
Might have been out of bounds.
Oof, lucky.
Oh, was he ever? And the umpire will throw it up, or throw it back in. In it goes. Over the back of the pack it went. Pushed down, and Victor Harbour will get the ball away there. Oh, that was well done. Shook his opponent off well. Down to the forward line it goes, and here goes Basham. And Basham can get that right down. In fact, if it went straighter, it could have almost gone through, and I think he might have made a blue here. No, he hasn't. I think it's stayed in. Looks like it has stayed in. And Compass now
put the players under pressure, don't you?
And back it goes down there to
right in the hands of Basham,
to McKinnon. And I would say that McKinnon would be damn near the best player on the ground, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you would think so. He's certainly in everything.
So anyway, they're waiting here for something to happen. It's Basham has got a shot for goal. Comes in now. We're right behind him. And I think we're right behind him, missing it. And there was a minor score only there to Victor. 10-5 to Victor. 8 goals, 3 to Mount Compass.
Quickly, ball brought back in. Goes out to the far pocket. Finds his player there in Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes up. Not a good kick. Comes out through there. Pinion can't get to it. Turns around, goes out wide now, comes out there, handball goes out, Victor with the control here, Stock gets it, drives it up, goes into a forward line, picked up there, handball goes out the running player into Elms puts it out wide, doesn't find anyone, finds out to there, Victor goes over, he turns around, handball out by Compass, Fakunis goes over quickly, picks his player out there, turn around, shuffled round bows. Player that kicked it backs up beautifully, and that one there was Endersby. Endersby's going to get into trouble here. Tried to do too much, comes in, gets wrapped up there, could have almost gone for a slam down onto it, and turn around and it goes into it. It'll be a free kick. Oh no, ball up I'd say. Oh, there it is overall. Once again being Mr. Silly Billy. Umpires should pick that. Victor Harbour recipients of the free kick here, going around here to Tom Neville. When you're right on there, you don't allow rubbish like that to go on. Anyway, Neville now drives off deep into the pocket. Not a smart move to go up. Overall goes up. Strong hands in front of the pack. He goes up, but tight. Goes off. Kicks it short in front of goals. Up and down. Vincent can't get it. Comes out quickly there. Socket off the ground there. Into the hands of his own player, which is lucky. Ziggy goes up. Can't get it. Brenson gets up for Compass. He turns around. He can't get anywhere. Goes up the centre. Too high and mark anyway in defence there by Kane Cooper. So Victor Harbour on the true wing here, repelling. Goes to go on. Should be called play on that one. So he goes off. He kicks out wide. Off it goes wide. Comes back down. Elms gets it. Bangs out. Goes over. Handball's over. Another hair and ball goes out. Comes around quickly to Victor. He goes forward. Off into there. Up. Ross tries to go one hand. Compass goes. He gets chicken wing there. And they turn around and the umpire says nope. He's got no chance of it to go there. So he'll ball it up in front of goals for Victor Harbour. Treloar goes up, smacked in the back goes Compass. They will get the free kick there and they'll come up. So they'll get out to it. Turn around. Don't know who that's, Heatley I reckon. Goes off. Compass now drives out the far side, goes off. Underneath, handball comes out. Quick kick goes out forward. Turns around, Oval comes out and marks easily in front of the pack out there. And will line up for a goal. He's kicked 2 so far. And he'll line up for his third. So once again, Compass got themselves in the trail.
Get themselves in a good spot. And then
Victor keep fighting it and just keep biting that little one back. So Oval comes up, drives this one up. Umpire's moving a long way. And he's indicated a minor score. So, Victor Harbour go to 10 goals, 5 to Victor Harbour, to Mount Compass, 8-3 on the FBH
and
scoreboard.
Compass play on quickly down there, and the ball is moving fast.
Oh, that was the best scoop throw you've seen in your life. How you could not see that? Now they've got to ping them. They cannot let them throw players around like that. Play on he's called, which is great umpiring now. Off it goes now. Compass forward, goes up. Ziggy goes up. Can't get to it. He gets taken up onto it. Spins around quickly. Victor Harbour there in Fletcher. Fletcher goes out, full forward. Coming out to it is Ross. He can't get to it. He gets tapped onto it. He's looking for the neck. You went down head first, mate. Don't get them for that. So umpire Curran now with the ball. Still on that wing position. Up they go. Overall goes up, smashes it forward, comes out, goes straight in the hands there of Heatley. Heatley goes over, goes to Hunter. Hunter from Compass, goes forward. Ziggy can't get to it, comes out the back, bounces up and down, goes over quickly. Ziggy picks it up, handballs around Blind, goes around quickly, gets out onto there. That one there is Lockie Nash. He can't get away with it. Victor wrap them all up and Compass is in their forward pocket.
The cavalry run down the other end.
Certainly quickly, didn't they?
Yeah.
Go up, Overall goes up, comes back out, puts it in the hands of Pinion. Pinion gets wrapped up and the umpire will have to repeat it. Still in the centre.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Up we go. Turn around. Goes on into here. Heads all out. Goes around. Finishes up. And he turns around. The umpire repeats this once again. Up we go. Got ourselves probably getting in the way here now. Thumped out there by Victor Harbour. Comes up quickly. Picked up there by Compass. Goes back inside. Doesn't meet the target. Compass gets wrapped up there in Tommy Vakunas and the umpire will repeat it. Still on the forward flank for Mount Compass. They need to make themselves a big inroad here. Up they go. Up and down. Pushed out there by Victor. Hunter can't get it out, goes up and down. Pinion tries to put it out the back. He pushes a bloke in the back, goes over. Pinion gets one, looked like it was high. Umpire lets it go, goes out wide. It's marked out there by Shane Heatley for Compass. He goes in, bad kick, turns around, gets picked up, turn around. Keep talking, Kevy, comment, I'll get him back.
And Compass have got the ball now. Put the ball on the boot, and down it goes. It's been taken down there by Victor Harbour. They'll kick it on the way back, and waiting for him to kick the ball. Ball now is kicked down the back down there. It's
Yeah, mate. Put it straight through. Keep talking, go.
Anyway, the ball now is thrown up on the side there. Up it goes. Overall goes in and gets the knock down. The Compass player has got the bump for his opposition's leg and the ball at the same time, and neither of them can get away. And up goes Overall again. He's got the Overall, got it down there, and he gets the ball, and he has a pass from the player giving him the ball from the inside the oval, and it will get thrown in again. That could possibly be just a little pass off, and here's a chance now for Victor Harbour. They got the ball now. They go into the goal area down there, and he goes a chance down there for the Compass player decides he's going to take that.
That should be high. Yep.
Rust
is a bit high.
Got a whack around his ears for it, and he kicks it backwards. He's got the free kick anyway, and back it goes, and that is another terrible kick to his teammate, and it's in the half back line down there, and he looks around, he says there's no one here to kick it to.
Yep, Mackenzie, that's got the ball.
Mackenzie.
20 minutes gone, Kevin.
So Mackenzie kicked the thing. He does kick it, and he's got it back at the goal square of the opposition.
Zimmerman.
And they're still... Compass has still got a long way before they get the ball back into that scoring area, and its ball has been knocked across the boundary line and out of bounds. Looks like everyone's gone home from around there now. The netball girls have gone home. Cars have nearly all gone from around that area, and the boundary umpire will get the ball and throw it back in. So this is looking down towards the C end of the Victor Harbour Oval, and here's a kick in there by the Victor Hunter, but went the other way. But anyway,
Endersby with the ball for Compass in the back pocket, clubroom side. He goes short kick again. He finds back to Hunter. Hunter goes in, probably go extremely wide. Goes off, finds his player out in the back line there, and that one is Will Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes out, finds Thomas Vacunas. He can't get it. He stumbles it, comes back in, finds his player though in Dylan Way. Dylan Way looks around, player coming past, gets up onto there, turns around. That's Mackenzie. Mackenzie goes off and he finds Vacunas again, Thomas. So Compass is trying to control this ball, but they're held up, but they are not getting into their forward lines. He'll get called to hot play on now, so he drives it all up, probably looking for his brother. Up he goes, up and down, Pinion can't get to it, gets wrapped up there, goes down underneath, and umpire Rice comes in for a ball up forward flank for Mount Compass. So we've got ourselves, I reckon, 23 minutes gone, so we're heading towards in there. That goes, I hate seeing that, goes over there, covered there by Compass though. Compass goes forward, Pinion goes down low, and he turns around and he finds out the mark. So this is another one that Compass can get back onto him. They really need this one. This can tighten this game up considerably coming to the last quarter.
9 points the difference then.
Yep, it gets them in better than 4 like they were at half time, so... They still have to go on with it, but yeah. So, Pinion comes in. He's got himself 3. So, directly in front, going to kick from 40, 44. Up he goes. Umpire's hardly moving. Umpire comes back to indicator. He says...
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it. with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
To go, so
Yep.
this will be an interesting last quarter today.
Yeah, it's been getting a bit physical out there too, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, well, it's footy, isn't it?
Yeah, some of them are a bit silly. But
Yeah. Anyway, umpire throws the ball up. Here's a chance now out there for Mount Compass to pick the ball.
Ooh.
All they do, they almost ride him straight into the ground, and the umpire will come along, get the ball, and he said, if you want the ball, come and pick it up after that. Anyway, so they go and pick the ball up. Ball now is taken out of the pack down there by Victor, and that was Benson. And here's a chance down here, and that is a goal, is it?
Yep. Wait for the signals on it. Yep. And that's Jackson Elms again, Kevin.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fluorio. They're in your field.
Loves the birds. So.
Yeah, there is. Ball's gone over the back, so half-time scores around the ground, folks. Goulburn Port Elliot 42 points, Langhorne Creek 30 points, so 12-point difference there. McLaren Districts 8-7, Encounter Bay 3-4. Moponga Selix 6-7, Willunga 4-5. Strath 8-7, Yankalilla 4-2. The ball finally gets relayed back here to the centre.
Where'd he go to
of
get
the
it?
ground. Oh, I think she went right through the back, I think. So, and
right.
as per usual, the poor little fellas have to go and get it.
Yeah, go and get it. Well, they don't have to go and
no,
get it.
I would be almost telling them to.
I mean, they've run their
make the
guts
clubs.
out. They've only had one each side. So.
Yep. So up they go now. Goes into there. Victor get it. Comes out through Vincent. Vincent gets the ball now. Drives the kick forward. Touched it, said. Going over. Goes over the pack. Comes out the pack. Picks up by Zimmerman. Zimmerman can't get the ball away. He turns around, goes over the line, and he shoves the player over. To make sure of it, he turns around. You don't give a free after it's over the boundary line. Well, anyway, Victor get the ball. They come in and find Overall. Caught them out on that one. Normally when the whistle goes for being out of bounds, doesn't matter what you do, they won't pay them. So it'll be one of the first I've seen go that way.
Well,
so,
I think it's on the thing you can do it.
Well, as I'm saying,
if it thought it was bad enough. But anyway, Overall will have a shot for goal here. And this will probably even that last one up.
It does.
It does even it up. And Overall...
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The first quarter, they got themselves in a good position, but have let Victor back into it. So, ball is back in the centre here. As we get ourselves set, can't be too much more left into here. I'll make it 27 gone, so up the ball goes. Ruckman go up. Trelaw can't get it out. Comes back down. McKinnon straps the ball up. Goes out. Comes up quickly. There goes the siren as it goes up. So 3/4 time here at the Victor Oval. Home side, Victor Harbour. 12 goals, 6 to the visitors. Mount Compass on 9 goals, 3. So wrap themselves up going on to here. Quickly goes through the scores here. 4 Victor Harbour, 3 to Michael Ross, 2 to Reece Mutch, 3 to Sam Overall, 1 to Harry Vincent, 3 to Jackson Elms. For Mount Compass, we have 4 to Tom Pinion, Adam Hunter, Matthew King with singles, and Ziggy Vakunas with 2. This is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match of the Round, on air and YouTube.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
The scores from around the ground, we are waiting on one as it comes up, so we'll go on to it. Apologies for the scores coming through from Goolwa, Port Elliot, Langhorne Creek, but apparently they're having troubles there. They're ripping this electronic scoreboard down real quick, so they can only give us a maximum score. But Langhorne Creek are on the way back. Goolwa, Port Elliot 50 points, Langhorne Creek's 52 points, so the Creeks have hit the front by 2 points. McLaren District's 11-8, Encounter Bay 5-7, Myponga Selix 9-11 to Wollonga 6-9. We do not have one from the Strath Yank one at this stage.
Got it now for you, Trev. We've got Strathalbyn 11 goals 10. Good one. Yankalilla 9 goals 3.
Oh, Yanka kick back. That's a good one to hear that one. Like I said,
is.
Yeah, so obviously the two bottom teams here, going on to there, Goolwa and Yanka are at least making a bit of an effort through there now, so which is good signs. I still believe really that this year, Kevy, I reckon it's gone down a little bit in standards, and this is why we're getting a little bit more even out onto it. The McLaren districts are obviously held together well from their premiership last year, and have got the pretty well much the same team and are playing good football that way. The others, at this stage, Myponga Selix are moving along nicely, but when you look at the scores, they're not major kick-outs or blowouts, so which is pretty good going.
Yeah, well, you've got McLaren there, are 11-8 to Encounter Bay 5-7, so
yeah.
I mean, that's not a real thrashing, is it?
No, well, we consider 5-7 in the first quarter to nothing. Well, that's basically still that score, isn't it? So it's got status quo. It's just the jump, which is basically what happens in most games. You saw that the side that gets that jump, it starts to make it hard to get it back.
2 or 3 goals in that first quarter by Encounter Bay would have put them right in the mix. But I think as it is now that you just about put your glasses away.
Well, you would think so. Like I was saying, with football, if you get that jump, it's hard to pick it up. And if you play, but football is played over 4 quarters, so you can't have slow starts all the time and expect to be winning them all the time. So it's going up. Players are starting to break up here as we turns around, and we reckon we've figured out what the trouble is we've got with our phone dropout that we apologise for to our radio listeners. But we're pretty sure we know what's going on now, so we'll get onto that during the week and wind it out. We're getting timed out when we should have longevity. But like I said, at least we had a warning this time. She scared the jahebas out of us with 1 minute to go, so we know, we're pretty certain we know. So we'll fix that, so we don't lose it on air, which is lucky. As the ball is set here to go under for the final quarter here, as the umpire holds it aloft, and underway we go. Up they go down. McKinnon comes out for Victor straight away. Into attack, drives it forward. Over the back it comes. Thump forward. Compass kicks forward, goes out there to Hunter. Hunter drives the ball out there and goes out and he finds his player out on the wing. Turns around. I reckon that would be Endersby. Turns around, goes back. It is. Drives over Compass now. Stagnant. Goes forward. Too short. Intercepted anyway. Ziggy can't come out. He gets around. He gets picked up. He makes an attempt. He turns around, goes back down. He turns around. The umpire comes in for a ball up. So, on the wing position, up she goes. Treloar gets it down. Comes to McKinnon again. As I said, I reckon he's a BOG. Up it goes. Turns out. Smash comes from defensive on Victor Harbour. Goes out there. Comes around. Breaking away out there is Klaus Simmons. Goes up forward. Too high on Ziggy. Turns around, doesn't get it. Tries to appeal for it. Comes out there straight away. Victor, get it all out, comes to McKinnon again. He goes out, goes around to Elms. Elms drives the ball now for Victor. Goes forward, thump from behind, comes out. Mackenzie can't get to it. Picked up quickly there by Victor. He has a snapshot round his body. Umpire signals all clear.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
27 points.
Yeah, they struggled to get back in front, haven't they? So
yeah.
Victor have had the answers, so I'd say that you would think that they will really struggle to get this one up. The ball starts to get relayed back to the centre. The young boys have done well, but they're getting tired legs now.
Yeah, they would be, and it's we're getting closer and closer to the shortest day of the year.
Well, the cloud cover's over now, Kevy, isn't it? There's no sunny patches out there before. The screen denies what it looks like.
The umpire throws the ball up high at the centre, and Mount Compass get the ball and run through the pack and kick it down there. And
Cooper.
And now Cooper's got hold of it. And he kicks it out over towards the scoreboard over there. It goes over all their heads at the moment. Picked up. It might have been the little fella there.
Vincent.
But, Vincent had it for briefly.
Elms looks like he... Elms looks like he went over the boundary line. So throw in, Kev.
And he's got a throw in over the other side. As we said, it's getting darker and darker out there at the moment. The umpire throws it in. There was two players there at least anyway that could contest the throw-in, and here's a chance now for Compass. The player there was
dropping the ball,
gave the free kick away, and the ball goes down there for Victor. And there's a kick. Did they end up playing the mark?
Yeah,
no,
overall mark.
The overall mark, was it?
Yep.
And it's going to take a good kick from there. And he decides that that's exactly what it is going to take.
Elms.
And Elms now has got to have a kick at this and to see how he goes. So it's a bit of an angle out there. Not an easy kick. He looks like he's almost hard back against the fence. He comes in now, walks in, slowly in, has a kick at the goals. It's not going anywhere. Marked out in the front of the goals, and there it's another kick down
Ziggy.
there, and Ziggy Bakunis has got it. Takes a long time to get him to kick it. Bakunis kicks it now, kicks it over there, and here's
one-handed throw.
Here's a kick down, and
Hunter's
got hold of it now, and he kicks it out over the
Tommy Vicunas
over the top there to Endersby. Endersby gets it further down the top there to Ziggy Vicunas, and they fall over the top. And I think there might be a free paid before that. It looks like there was, and the free kick goes out there to Ziggy Vicunas, and he puts the ball on the boot and just comes in and puts the ball and tries to kick it in the general direction. Really, I don't think he aimed that at anybody. He certainly didn't aim it where the ball ended up. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up again. It's down on the ground over near the boundary line, and this kick will bring the rain if nothing else does. And up it goes again, and Victor now have brought the ball back in the open. Well, hadn't gone far with it. Chance now for Compass
King
out there, and King has got it, has he?
Dylan Kleinig's intercepted it.
Yep. And over it goes here to Stock. Stock with the ball now, will kick it in short.
Vincent.
And young Vincent there. There's not too many other short leads out here for him at the moment. And down the ground it goes, and this time it will be brought in by Dowling. And Dowling kicked the little ball in short, and well done by the player coming through there like a bus. And he's come through and put the ball through the goal. And who was that one?
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
All their way.
Yeah, I don't reckon even if Victor don't score anymore for the rest of the match, they've got a good enough lead at the moment to win it.
Once again the lights go on, Kevy, so that says it is getting dull.
Yep, we'll need a light on the ball soon, won't we?
Yeah, ball back in the centre. Up she goes, jumped up and down. Mackenzie can't get it out, comes out there quickly out there by Compass finally gets a kick away, going up their forward flank. Brenson can't get the ball, hits the bottom. McKinnon picks it all up, he gets wrapped up, look high to me. They turn around, the umpire comes in and states the same. He turns around and goes. So McKinnon gets up with the ball.
Another kick.
Yep, back flank, drives this ball up, right up the centre. Out comes Overall. Overall's easy in front of his eyes with that. He plays on, goes out wide, picks his player out onto there. That goes around there and finds Mulhern. James Mulhern drives off, puts this ball in there, coming out wide there. Oh, off the hands there of the Compass player in Zimmerman, I reckon it was. Picked all up. Handball comes out over to Hunter though, so they repel it now. Out they go. Brenson's can't get up. Got to keep your feet up, but he gets one for too high, and it'll be a free kick to Mount Compass to Brenson's. He goes off, goes in fine, finds his player quickly there in Klaus Simmons. Simmons goes off to Hunter. Hunter gets wrapped, goes up there, and he finds his player up there in Hooper. Hooper quickly goes forward. Pinion comes out and takes it in front of his eyes and right in front of goal. So Mount Compass, chance to get one of them back. He lines himself up. He's got himself 4 for the day so far. 2 in the third and 1 each in the first and second quarter. As he lines himself up to here. Goes in, lines up now, kicks it, hangs it. Goal umpire's hardly moving, comes back into the centre, good indication. Signals a goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
It's getting dull. Of course, when it gets dull, it gets chilly too, so...
When it gets dull, it gets dull quick at this time of night, doesn't it?
Imagine what it's like up at my Pongacelix, Kevy. Ooh,
no.
There's one place that gets real when it's afternoon, it gets chilly.
Yeah.
Not late afternoon.
Yeah, about 12 o'clock. Yeah. No, she's cold there most of the time. It's one of those places that doesn't seem to warm up too much in the winter time.
Up goes the ball. Go, Kevy.
From the throw up, the ball's on the ground there, going down, and Compass are getting it down their end, and it's just kicked off the ground willy-nilly down there, and they try and get it back again, and the ball is out on the full. Ooh, okay, he's closer than what I was with.
Yeah, they've been on it, so but your palm back and forth.
So the ball now will be thrown in. In it goes. Over the back of the pack it goes.
Oh, he'd probably have to go for that.
Took the whole lot down with him, didn't he? Yeah, a quick kick goes out there to Jordan Hooper, and Hooper now gets it across the ground.
Cody Connor.
Cody Connor. Cody Connor can kick this in, and this will go off hands, across the boundary line and out of bounds. In fact, I reckon in another 10 or 12 minutes it will be almost dark.
Yeah, blow the siren, I say. Let us all
blow
have
the
a free
siren,
time.
let us all go home.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to make much difference to the result of the game. But
Nah.
you never know. You've got to play it out.
Up in the forward pocket it goes. Ball goes up, comes back down, gets wrapped around. He gets tackled, swung around, but not slammed down. Controlled him coming up really good. And it'll be another ball up. So, on the hand we go. Up they go, turn around, smashed out there by Trelaw. Goes out, wider. Brenton gets it for Compass, snaps around his body, turns around, goes in. Taken in front of the pack there is Victor Harbour. Turn around, goes out. He comes now, club room side. Turn around, comes up, Oval sets himself up, can't go out. Over the back it comes. Compass gets the ball out close, goes over there, flips out there by going on. Turns around, I reckon it's Mackenzie in there for Compass. He can't get away with it, and it'll be a ball up on the forward flank club room side. Compass into attack. Up they go. Smashed out there by Tom Vakunas. Comes out. Ooh, you need to be careful on that one.
No, he didn't do any damage.
Yeah, no, but it was still that motion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Trelaw gets it out for Victor. Goes back down. We've got a Victor player down injured. Comes out there. Brenton gets the ball out. Handballs it back. Turns around. That one there is Stock, I think it is. So turn around for Victor. But he gets up there and it goes over the bound. No, it's free kick here to Mount Compass. And it's going around here to the player in...
33.
Yep, Lockie Nash. Well, you'd have the shakes here, Kevy.
You will have.
Two easy misses. He'll probably put this one through. 2 easy misses and handballed the third one off because he had the Jeeps in front of it. Puts it all up. The umpire's looking pretty good on this one. Perhaps he should tuck himself into impossible shots and get them. The umpire...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Yeah, I think some of the players are saying to the umpire, when are you going to stop this? Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up again. Up it goes. Down it comes down towards Victor. Victor got hold of it and they've got hold of him. So I think they're more or less just trying to stop rather than score themselves at the moment. But we'll see what happens out here. There's a kick here, but the player was...
Oh, he didn't have it.
Pulled over backwards and...
Nathan Hicks.
Hicks has got hold of it, if they can get a tip pinion and one of those players can mark it from out here, they could have a long shot in. They probably have out there at the moment.
Bartram.
And Bartram kicks it back. And
goes out to Hooper, I reckon, there's Kevy for Victor.
This will be down near the scoreboard. And down it goes. And off hands it goes. And here's a chance for Victor. Put themselves right up and back further ahead as it's cut off at the pass down there. And the
Jaden Wheatman
goes to Wheatman. Wheatman gets it away over there to
Zimmerman.
And Zimmerman now will bring it back over this side, and
that's out of bounds. The umpire's not there, so he's going to have to take a chance on this one. Victor are saying they want it, and I bet you shouldn't give it to them, and they won't. They'll say, prove it.
Yeah. Get a photo of it.
I got the ball, I've got the decision.
I'll get a photo of it and I'll believe you.
So the forward pocket here for Victor Harbour. Goes up, clubroom side, out goes, turns around. Vincent gets the ball out, goes over. Vincent gets held onto, swung around, didn't take the mark, and he turned around and he gets up for a free kick here. As they turn around, Overall puts one of the best little fake ones you've seen out. He gives it out, and he turns around. First one he gets, he lies down and plays it. So just get out of it, Ross. Umpire's made a decision. It was off on the ball. You still got the ball, so it comes back to Vincent for Victor Harbour. So Harry Vincent waits now. Go up. Keep an eye on this because I reckon Mr. Overalls might be an angry little ant. Turn around and said, I hate players seeing that. They can dish it but can't take it. So anyway, goes out, comes around. Vincent goes over. Umpire waits for the all signal goes. He signals a goal.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
10, I reckon, to go.
5 goals kicked this quarter so far.
Unless you can have a gentleman's agreement like they do at the cricket.
Overall still going on. There it is. Oh, Dennis, you don't do that. That's... Hate to see that with an umpiring decision when they are forcefully pushing someone up. The other one pushes a hand, slips up. Anyhow, Overall's got the ball. Like I said before, he's quite happy to dish him out. Not a happy boy when something comes back. So, and I've seen this a couple of weeks now that he finishes up with a recipient back on it. So this should be a walk up for him here. This will be really the nail in the coffin now. Turns around, Overall goes back, kicks the ball up. Umpire doesn't move, goes around into it. Overall.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Just go off.
Go and sit off and
you don't
watch the others play.
You don't pick the second one because, you know, like he's in his face and he gives one out, and then when one comes back it slides up forward onto under the neck area, and you decide to ping him. If I was me, I would have 2 yellow cards out and say, go have a little time off, fellas, have a shower.
Go and have a shower now and stay there.
And they got the send-off. So up it goes, back in the centre. Pinion gets up, kicks it across the side boot, goes out, finds his player out quickly out there, and Hooper goes forward and he finds his player in Ziggy. So Ziggy Vakunas goes back. He's in the forward pocket. He'll go back a long way as he always does. He's got himself a slight angle.
So have to put a miner's lamp on the post.
Off it goes. Thank heavens the TV, the channels.
Yeah.
Ziggy goes back. The umpire looks good on that. So they're happy with that. He's
Do
signaling.
you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
In this game so far.
7 so far, Kevy.
What, between them?
Yeah, between both sides.
Yep.
4 and 3.
Umpire throws it up again. Up she goes. Kick out of the pack out there, and that is... They don't want to put their hand or their leg in there. They just want to see it get out. Here's Brenson's now. Has a kick down to his centre half forward out there. Comes up there, and that might have been... kid anyway, who that one was. And here's a chance now. What's he going to do with this?
Hold the ball. Oh no, got him on the sling. Tommy Vakunas, recipient, front of the club rooms, interchange. Goes off, drives the ball up. Ziggy goes up. He gets crashed in over from both ways. Turned around, goes up. Bartram gets it, kicks it all off. Turns around, can't get out to it. Comes out straight away. Oh, he's picked it. It almost looked like a throw. So anyway, Victor with the ball here now in Dowling. Dowling comes off, comes up to the wing side, clubroom side, goes up. In front they go. Vincent smashes it all off. Comes over there. He gets tacked up, goes round. Should be a sling tackle. Should go down on that. Here we go. Do-do-do. Play the dance music, folks. It's turned around, goes on into here, and we go around, and the umpire comes in for a bounce right on the wing clubroom side. Up she goes. Trelaw gets the ball out, comes over. McKinnon goes, takes his legs out. That'll be a free kick. Hunter gave that one away. So McKinnon gets up with the ball. Drives this ball now, drives it up in their forward line. Comes out, up it goes. Up the top, over the back, turn around. Basham tries to grab someone, the ball was on the ground. Ball comes down, Compass gets it, he gets wrapped up. Ross gets into him and he turns around and it'll be a ball up. In the full forward position, 0-4, Victor Harbour. Up she goes, down they come. Ross tries to break through, he doesn't get tackled. Turns around, comes out with Compass. Up and down, comes around quickly, turns around. Up they can't get out to it. Coming through is Tommy Vakunas. He goes off. Handball to Hicks. Hicks goes over. Handball back again. Goes around there to Endersby. Endersby goes forward. Up they go. Comes all out there. Handball out comes by Victor. Comes around there.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Doubles back. Goes over. Trelaw gets it. Comes over to the player. Goes over to Vincent. Comes off to Stock. Stock for Victor Harbour. Gets the ball. Slows it down on the wing right in front of the club rooms. Off it goes. Kicks it up now, goes forward, out it goes over the back, and he finds this player out there in Jackson Elms. Jackson Elms is cramped up. He's quite happy to let the clock click down a little bit. So he turns around, keeps coming around the boundary, so we'll wait to go on. If he cramped up, I can't see him do it, so he just kicks it straight forward up in front of goals. Basham goes up, can't get to it, turns around, Compass goes onto it. They fall on top of him and he turns around and there'll be a ball up. Right in the full forward position here. Can't be too much more going on. Up they go. Compass gets the ball up, slaps it out. Oh, kicked it out off the ground. Looked out, it was going and it falls in the arms of Stock. Stock will turn around, goes off, goes in short and finds his player out there in McKinnon.
McKinnon, yeah. Yeah, 3 votes to McKinnon, I would think.
Well, you would think so.
That wouldn't be the first lot he's got this year either.
Mind you, though, like I said, you see it, Kevy, sometimes you see them and you see the losing side get 3 votes and you think, well, especially even a one-sided game. But anyhow, but he deserves it. Goes up, McKinnon comes up, he's hung that one. Oh, I reckon it might have hit the post. Yep, umpire indicates that. So McKinnon misses his shot. So they go to getting dark now, Kevy.
It's just getting dark.
Yep, 16-7. 16-7 it should be to 12-3 on the FPH scoreboard.
Marked down there by Tom Bakunis on the kick out. A little kick across, going out there, and it's gone out here to Klaus Simmons. Simmons goes across to Wheatman, and the ball now is on its way down the other end of the oval, you would think, and it's gone.
He's got it.
Gone there for another goal.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
3 on our
26 minutes gone, Kevy. Getting terribly glum out there to watch this one. It's even through our screens, we've got the TV, which is good, but it gives us a direct path and we can pick them all out. So it's it's getting very hazy out there. Up they go. Nobody really can get it. Up and down it goes. Socket off the ground by Victor. Another socket tries to come out by Bartram. He can't get it. Compass wraps it all up into there and he'll get a ball up more towards the centre half forward for Mount Compass. By Curran. Puts the ball up. Up they go. Goes over. McKinnon tries to get it. Trelaw gets it all out. Comes in the hands of Victor. Victor gets wrapped up by Bartram and he turns... But Compass gets wrapped up by Bartram and he turns around to be a repeat of the ball up. Up they go. Over the back comes Hunter for the Compass. Goes off. Tom's out there. Quickly goes out there through Compass. Compass goes forward. Up they go. Ziggy tries to get it. Could have almost had it. He turned around. It was a late one coming over there. They double ganged onto him. Goes out wide now. Back up to the wing. Compass are in charge of this. They go up. He gets hot high. They turn around and go down. The umpire comes in for a ball up. So, right over there. True wing position at this Victor Oval, over the scoreboard side. Up they go. Come back down there. Victor breaks out with the McKinnon. Can't get away with it. And it'll be another ball up by the umpire. Well, we must be getting close now. It's 28 minutes gone. Wait for it. There's a blood rule. So we turn around and go off. The Compass player comes off, and that's Hunter. And I reckon they've opened that one up. He got that one in the earlier second quarter, I reckon, Kevy. So obviously the bandage is coming off in a bit of a head scruffle there, and it's given them there. So we'll have a bit more time going on here now.
It'll be interesting to know how long this quarter has gone.
Yeah, well, I've got 21, so it's gone, 28 minutes now. Up it goes. Up they go. Comes out by Victor. Handball's back over again. McKinnon again. Breaks away. He gets caught. Breaks the tackle easy. Handball's back in. Comes back to him. He goes off. Goes out to his captain. Goes over. He gets chucked down. He turns around and he'll go up there and the recipient of the free kick. So, Dowling with the ball. Drives this ball up in the forward flank now. Up they go. Compass in front. Can't get away with it. Turn around. Goes off. Hands over the boundary line. It'll be a ball in by the boundary umpire.
It's even hard to see that other side there. Who's got the ball?
Yeah.
What team it is?
Forward pocket for Victor Harbour's attacking one. Between the forward pocket and the forward flank. Up they go. Puts it up. Up they go. Ruck comes down with Compass. Turns around. He tries to break away. Overall holds him up. He turns around and we'll get a repeat by the central umpire. He puts it all up. There goes the siren, folks. So it has full time here we have Victor Harbour 17-7 to Mount Compass 12 goals 3. So it's pretty good. So in the rundown, that's the FPA scoreboard here at the Victor Oval, which finishes up basically with a 6-goal win to Mount Compass.
They didn't raise the power, did they?
No, they sort of turn around and go down onto that. So, but yeah, Compass come out firing. They turn around. There's the way you get umpires' votes. You walk into them and shake every one of their hands. So Reece Bartram's been around. Shows his number as he walks around. And
turns around three times.
Introduces himself as he shakes their hands, and that's the way to go. So anyway,
I tell you what, it does help sometimes.
Yeah. Well, Victor quickly turned the lights out. They did it on the field and off the light towers too. So they've gone out. So anyhow, while we do a wrap up onto here, whilst we hang around, hopefully to get some scores from around the ground.
Got that, fellas.
Hang on, you can. I'll get them in a minute. I'll read through the goals here and then we'll go through them. So for Victor Harbour, we have Michael Ross with 3. Reece Mutch with 2, Sam Overall with 4, Harry Vincent with 2, Jackson Elms with 3, Jade Cooper with 1, Braden Miller with 1, and for Mount Compass we had Adam Hunter with 1, Reece Zammit with 1, Tom Pinion with 5, Aidan Brenson's with 1, Lockie Nash with 1, Ziggy Vicunas with 3, and there was one we couldn't pick up for onto there. So if you got those scores for us, Ian, we'll write them down as you repeat them out for our listeners.
Okay, Goolwa Port Elliot v Langhorne Creek, full-time score. Goolwa 9-13-67 to Mount Compass.
Langhorne Creek.
Things are going nuts here. Let me start again. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Langhorne Creek. Goolwa 9-13-67. Langhorne Creek 10-17-77. The game between McLaren Districts and Encounter Bay. We've got McLaren 12 goals 10. Encounter Bay 5 goals 12. And Maiponga Selix versus Wollonga. Maiponga 11-13, Wollonga 7 goals 10. And the other game, which we're just trying to get the score through for now, Strathalbyn versus Yankalilla. Don't you just love these phones when they go dark on you? Just take it, fellas. I'll try and get this phone to work.
I've got it here. Oh, no, it's 3/4 time. Sorry. So, yep.
Yep.
So,
I've just got a black screen at the moment. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I got 3/4 times. They've just sent me there, so that's a waste of time, isn't it? So, yeah.
Here we go. We got it from Bats. Dear, oh dear. Now, same as you fellas. 3/4 time. Now it's coming through. Okay, we've got a clarification. This is the full-time score from Strathalbyn, 16 goals 14, and Yankalilla 11 goals 4. That is definitely full-time score. Thanks, Bats.
Thanks for that. Yes, well, like I said, there's some games there. The bottom sides that are in the bottom have made a bit of a run and made an effort there. So the wrap-up we've got here in the Great Southern Round 8 in the Football League from their 100th centenary. Langhorne Creek's winners over Goolwa Port Elliot. McLaren Districts winners over Encounter Bay. Maiponga Selix winners over Wollonga. Strath winners over Yankalilla, and Victor Harbour winners over Mount Compass. This has been, before we go, just remember next week we'll be at the association game at Strathalbyn. We will be broadcasting that live and on stream and on the radio, and that will be probably around about 2:20 the game might start. So it'll be a little bit earlier than normal.
Yep.
So we'll be happy there. First time we will be broadcasting because of the centenary celebrations. So you will listen to us for that one next weekend. That's the only game on. So this is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match of the Round on air and YouTube.
been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.